A common mistake among data analysts when they begin designing reports and dashboards is that they find themselves overwhelmed by the various choices of visualization. They often focus on which visual looks better than which visual effectively communicates the data. This issue persists regardless of the tools you are using, whether that is Microsoft Excel, Power BI, Tableau, Metabase, or Looker Studio, or any other tools that you use for data visualizations. Before getting overwhelmed by the multitude of visual options, it's crucial to ask three strategic questions. Therefore, in this short video, we focus on three main questions that you should ask before designing any visuals. The first question is about the end user of the reports. It is apparent that the choice of visuals for dashboard or report is significantly influenced by the end user. Each type of end user has different needs, level of expertise, and expectations regarding data presentation. That's why the end user is really important when it comes to talk about which visuals is best. For example, when we are talking about the general audience, our visuals should be simple, clear, and intuitive. However, when we are talking about the experts, we should choose the detailed, technical, and possibly all visuals that can transfer more information about data. And when we are talking about the managers, the executive managers, we should choose the high-level summaries with the ability to drill down into details in order to see more detail. And finally, when we are talking about the CEO, we should consider strategy, concise, and focused on high-level insights. So choosing the right visuals tailored to the end user ensures that the information is effectively communicated and actionable, meeting the specific needs and expectations of the audience. The second question is about the purpose of our report. The purpose of the chart or reports that we are designing, whether it's to show the comparison, distribution, relationship, or composition, it's really crucial in selecting the appropriate visual. For example, when we are talking about the composition, we focus on parts to whole relationships, where we can use pie charts or stack bar charts, for example. When our purpose is relationship, we should highlight correlations and connections between variables. We can use the scatter plots or bubble charts or any other charts which focus on relationship. When we are talking about the comparison, we should emphasize differences and similarities between groups. That's why the bar charts or line charts can be a good option for comparison. And finally, for the distribution, we should show how data is spread and its statistical properties. We can choose the histogram or box plots, for example. So choosing the correct visual based on the chart's purpose ensures that the data is presented in a way that aligns with the viewer's goals and makes the intended insights clear and accessible. And as the third question, we should know the type of data which we are working with. The data type that we are working with greatly impacts the choice of visuals for our dashboard and reports. Each data type needs its specific visual in order to convey the underlying information. For example, when we have the numeric data, we should choose the visuals that highlights quantities, comparison, and distributions. We can use bar chart, line chart, scatter plots. Or when we are working with the categorical data, we should choose a visual that compare and contrast categories. We can choose the pie charts or stack bar charts, for example. And when we have the time series data, we should focus on trend and changes over time. There we can use line charts, area charts, or heat maps. And finally, when we are working with the unstructured data, we should select the visuals that extract and showcase key patterns and relationships. Here we can choose the word clouds, network diagrams, or sentiment analysis charts. To sum up this video, always before starting your visualizations and designing your dashboards, ask these 3 questions. Who is the end user of my reports? What is the main purpose of my charts and visualization? And finally, what types of data I am working with? By answering these 3 questions, you can easily choose the best visuals for your reports.